smell. I'm so sad because I recorded this whole video and my mic was not on. So I'm doing a voiceover. So this might be weird and annoying, but whatever. I'm just going to make it work. So I'm going to be taking you through a pretty intense yoga flow, 30 minutes. I'm going to be pushing you to jump into handstands and float to the top of your mat and truly get into your core strength and your flexibility. Also, this is the last day of my 30-day challenge, and I do admit that I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't really plan this series out and I didn't really make it too hard. So I really want feedback. If you could let me know if I was hard enough on you or if it was too hard. I just really need to know. So anyways, let's get started, and I'm going to push you today. So coming to a seated meditation or onto your shins, whatever feels good, and we'll start to get into the breath. Close your eyes, set your intention, tell yourself that you are so strong and powerful and you can do anything that you want to do in your practice. So visualize your best self and all the skills that you want. Inhale through your nose, exhale out of the mouth. Again, inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale. All right, bring your hands to heart center, keeping that intention. Good, let's get started. Inhale the arms over your head, drop the elbows, open your heart, back bend, and then inhale, reach the arms back up. Again, exhale, drop the elbows, reach back up. Do it one more time, drop the elbows, and inhale up. Open up that heart, drop the hands behind you now, and then just drop your chin back and sway side to side. Let this feel so good. Heart opening, chest opening, your back is opening, everything. All right, slowly roll yourself up, hands to heart, and let's go to the mat. Come to hands and knees. So right away, let's move into the core. So curl the toes under and lift your knees just 1 inch off the mat. Your hips are over your knees. Your core is pulled in tight and you're holding for 5 breaths. Really pushing through the mat and opening up the fingers really wide. Okay, after this, you're going to tap the right and the left knee down, back and forth for the count of 10. So you're dropping it down and then switching sides. So you're still keeping your core engaged. You're keeping super low with the knees when you lift it back up. It's kind of like little mini crunches. Last couple, and push the hips up to the sky for downward facing dog. Okay, just go ahead and bend the knees, sway the hips left and right, warming up the hamstrings. And right away, we're gonna move into some cardio. And right into getting into the handstand hops or floats to the front of the mat. So I want you to take about 5 to 10 hops to the front of the mat, and you can either donkey kick like that, like bending your knees to your butt, or you can keep your legs straight and try to float. So I encourage you to just keep going and try to lose the fear of falling. If you do fall over, try to cartwheel over to the side. Woo, okay, this is my first time actually getting into the handstand in a while, so that's why I was a little shaky, but it felt really good. This is the goal. As soon as you float, and if you ever feel that, try to come down lightly and come to Malasana squat. Okay, Malasana squat, we're swaying left and right, opening up. Inhale that right arm to the sky and try to go for the bind behind the back. So your left arm is in front of the shin. Changing sides, going for the left, and then bring the hands back to heart center, placing them on the mat in front of you, and we're going to work on getting into crow pose. So a good way to kind of warming up into this is lifting one foot at a time and then coming back. Lift the other one and then come back. Keep trying front and back, and once you have the courage and the balance, keeping your chin lifted, looking in front of you, go ahead and lift both feet at the same time into crow. Hold as long as you can, and then try to shoot the feet back to chaturanga. Low push-up, dropping down onto the mat actually. Take a breath, and we're going to roll through a few low cobras. So lifting just the upper body, and you're barely going to be using your hands. So as you're lifting, you could even lift your hands off the mat, just so you ensure that you're only using your low back muscles. This is really good to warm up your back for back bends. Again, lift it up as you inhale, lifting the hands, keeping the tops of the feet planted. All right, get the bind behind the back, moving into locust pose. So you're opening up your chest, you're lifting your upper body, and then you can even begin to lift your lower body too. So both of your feet are lifted, your upper body is lifted, everything is off the ground except for your pubic bone. Okay, release that, coming onto the mat, putting the left ear down and resting for a moment. Switching the ear, so changing the direction of your head, relaxing. Okay, break is over. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, inhale for full upward facing dog. Your kneecaps can be lifted or not to start. Okay, curl the toes under and push the hips to the sky as you exhale. Pedal the heels, and when you're ready, inhale right leg up to the sky, bend the knee open, and begin to just open up that hip, making small or big circles. Okay, tap right knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, cross the body, tap left elbow. Inhale, lift, bend it open, and this time flip the dog. So you're dropping your hips down to the ground, and then you're inhaling up for that back bend. Now watch, looking to the top of the mat, place the right foot right where the right wrist would have been if you had it planted. Drop the back heel, open up for warrior two. Strong lines of energy, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Front knee is at a 90-degree angle. Okay, straighten both legs, come to a T, reach your arms forward and drop your right hand to your right wrist for triangle pose. Your body is completely lateral. Okay, circle the left arm down, coming for pyramid pose. So straightening both legs facing forward now, and then fold to kiss your right knee. Amazing. Okay, step it back, come to a high push-up, lower down slowly, low push-up, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, left leg lifts. Bend the knee open, going for the knee squeezers. So first, go to the same elbow, tap, inhale up, exhale, tap across the body, right elbow, inhale up, and open up to flip your dog. You can either keep yourself lifted like that or drop the hips down. Okay, look forward, plant the left foot at the top of your mat. Use your core, drop the back heel, open up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Keeping really low in the legs, and then straighten both of them up, arms to a T, reach forward, triangle pose. Remember to keep breathing. Okay, exhale, plant the right hand down to the mat, step the back foot up a foot. Both feet are pointed forward, flat back to lift, and then exhale as you come down. Pyramid pose. All right, step it back. Chaturanga, you can either keep your leg lifted or just do a normal push-up. And meeting me in downward facing dog. Okay, take 3 breaths. Nice. After a couple more, bend the knees and hop, trying to go for those 3 to 4 handstand hops or floats to the front of mat. So as you can see, you don't have to do it very aggressively. Just get used to having the weight on your wrist and having your hips over your heart. It's scary at first, but the more you do it or add it into your routine, the more you'll be able to float and hold that handstand. All right, coming to chair pose at the top of your mat, sitting nice and low, squeezing the core under, not arching too much. And then swing the arms behind you for chair plane. Try to balance on your tippy toes. Nice. Drop the heels. Inhale, stand all the way up. Slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for a chaturanga. Going through that same thing, we're just gonna add on a couple poses now. So inhale, right leg lifts. You know where we're going. Bend the knee open and do your knee squeezers. So tap same elbow, inhale up, tap opposite elbow across the body, inhale, exhale, drop for wild thing or flip dog. Look it forward, step the foot up, coming to warrior two. Reverse your warrior to triangle pose. Look it down, step it forward, pyramid, keeping both legs straight or having a slight bend in the front knee. Here's where we add on. So we're opening up, right fingers to the right corner of the mat, open for half moon. Okay, gaze is at the ground or at the sky. You can try to add on here by grabbing the top foot, going for the quad stretch, or kicking for the back bend for Shavasana. Whichever you try, go ahead and hold, have that focus, and really grounding down through your right foot. Okay, put both hands on the ground or grab an ankle for standing splits. And if you want to add in a handstand hop here, you can. But if not, meet me in downward facing dog. All right, left side, left leg lifts, going for the knee squeezers, right and left. And then we're going for flip dog to warrior two, to reverse, triangle, and pyramid. Okay, this is where we added on, placing the left hand to the left corner of the mat. Inhale for half moon. Holding this or grabbing the foot and taking the bind. Holding the foot to the butt and just getting that quad stretch, or kicking through your hand and your foot for Shavasana, for that back bend. After that, standing splits, add a handstand or not, and meet me in downward facing dog. Okay, going for 3 handstand floats to the top of the mat, and we're gonna meet in chair pose. So take as many as you want, go as slow or as fast as you want. Remember, just trying to get over the fear of jumping and having your hips over your heart. Okay, chair pose at the top of your mat, sitting nice and low. Swing the arms behind you, chair plane. Lifting on your tippy toes. Squeeze the core under. Let's add a couple more of those. So come to chair pose and then exhale, chair plane. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane. This time, grab the bind behind the back and fold into a forward fold with the bind right away. This is so good for getting the shoulder blades and the chest nice and stretched out. Okay, shooting your feet back, going through a vinyasa, and meeting me in downward facing dog. All right, let's go through the flow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Tap each elbow. You know where we're going. We're just going through this one more time on each side. Either listen to my music or blare your own music to get you through. Have fun with it. We're so close to being done, you guys. Wherever you are, finish up on that left side. Add in some handstand hops if you want, or just move through a chaturanga. And you're going to jump through to a seat, and we will meet in Navasana. If you want to grab a drink of water, go ahead and do so now. Okay, coming to Navasana, boat pose, holding your legs to start, or you can float your arms by your sides. Next variation is straightening your legs for the more advanced. Okay, whichever variation you choose, go ahead and stay. I'm gonna hold this one for 5 breaths. Okay, amazing. So after the 5 breaths, go ahead and lower down to low boat, and then come back to high boat for 5 times. So that's 5. 4. 3. 'Baby, that's 2. 1. One more. Lower down. Lift. High boat. And lower down to the mat, bringing your knees to your chest for a little ball. Okay, plant the heels. Lifting up for a glute bridge. Starting 3 rounds. This is the first modification, or I'm sorry, the first variation. Okay, from here you can add on by lifting a leg or going for the full wheel. So a way to get there is bringing your hands next to your ears, coming to the top of the crown, walk the hands in, and lift. Okay, coming up, rocking the knees left and right, and we have 2 more rounds. Okay, going again. Okay, coming down slowly. Rock it out. If you have any emotions come up, that is normal. Backbends tend to bring some type of emotion, so don't worry if that is you. Okay, last round. I'm just gonna stick with this variation, grabbing the bind behind. Nice, and lower. All right, bring your knees back in. Give yourself a big hug. Bringing your legs to the sky. Either pull in the legs just for a quick little fold, or you can roll to shoulder stand. Wherever you are, slowly come down to the mat. Rocking the knees to the right for a spinal twist. Lala! Okay, bring the knees back over across the body to change sides. Spinal twist to the right. Allowing gravity to do its work now. Slowing down the breath. Okay, coming back through center. Grabbing the ankles, rocking side to side. Opening up for happy baby. Big inhale. Open the mouth, audible exhale. Hey, honey, it's okay. Look. Okay. So you can either move through Shavasana or come to a seated meditation. My baby is not having it, so I need to play with her. Mwah. I love you. So wherever you are, release all your breath. Hopefully you can just have a few moments of complete silence. You're so cute. You're so cute. notice the endorphins that this practice has brought you. I hope you got a nice sweat in. I know I'm sweaty, so just notice those things and allowing yourself to decompress. All right, slowly begin to make movements in your body. Wiggle your wrists and your toes. Bring your knees in. Coming on up to a seat, however you want to get there. Feeling so grateful for the body that made this little blessing in, and the fact that I'm able to get back to how I was before I got pregnant, both physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So I really hope that this challenge helped you all and you feel more, confident in your bodies, more flexible and strong. And yeah, I will see you guys on my channel. I don't know the next challenge I'm gonna do, but definitely give me ideas. And I love you guys all so much. Thank you all for practicing with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.